Bug9 here, and you're probably wondering what I'm standing on here. Well, that would be the subject of today's video. So, I guess a little bit of backstory here first. I joined a bit of an art class thing for the summer here, and well, I've been building my stuff in Minecraft, of course, for the art class, because that is allowed. It's supposed to be inclusive, all kinds of art, so of course I've been doing mine in Minecraft, and this one is one of the things for the project. The theme was art cars, so you can go look that up on Google if you are curious to find out more about that. But the main point is that I built this for the class, and I think it came out really well, so I decided to do a bit of a tutorial on this. So anyway, I guess first off, I will show the build here, and then we'll build another one just like it next to it. And first of all, there's something that I didn't actually try with this that might make it better. Yeah, nope. Yeah, that looks a little weird for the bee's wing there. But anyway, so this will be the bee-mobile here, of course. So this is kind of the outside of it right here. Pay no attention to that other thing in the background. That was from a previous week there. For it didn't come out nearly as well as this. But yeah, so it's pretty much just a big bee on wheels, bee bus kind of thing. The tail light on the stinger there, and of course the window is there, and the whole bee kind of body to it. These are supposed to be headlights. And I guess I also filled it with bees. You can kind of see the inside. I'm not going to open the door to go in there right now because, well, these bees are going to fly out. But yeah, there's a bee's nest in there, a bunch of honey bottles attached to the wall as honey lights providing the lighting, and the seats. But yes, that would be pretty much what we're going to build. I'm going to show how to build it. And yeah. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to build just the body of this thing with the wing. Is just the whole outside shell. And then we'll get to the detailing of the inside and the outside later. So, well, yes. I'm going to go a little bit away from here over this direction just to make sure there's enough space. And then we're going to go ahead and place down the side here. So, these would be coal blocks here. So you want to do 3 of them like that. And then you want to leave a space of 1 in between them. And then put them again like that. And then you put the buttons like this so that they look like wheel rims. And the coal blocks look more like wheels than any of the other black blocks, in my opinion here. But it doesn't have to be coal if you would rather use a different black block, but yes. And then this needs to come out in the front here, and it goes over an extra block past the wheels, actually. So now we're going to pretty much just do the floor here. So then we stripe it, and we go back, just like this in this pattern, until again it hangs over 1 block at the back. And now that we've got this built, we start building up the other part. So this is black concrete. This is all concrete, by the way. Brown, yellow, and now black. So we do that, move it over like so. Now we're pretty much going to build this up in layers, actually. This block remains empty. That one's got a block on it, I believe. Yes. So, this is a block on it. That one's empty. We'll put the door there. So, and then, again, we go back. This whole back part should be brown. So, we'll do that, and, of course, with the whole bee pattern like that. Like so. we're actually going to need to grab some glass for this next part, so we do that and put glass panes on each of the yellow blocks like that. And then that goes up. That's the wrong block. That goes up like so. And then you place these like that. And of course that across the back again. And then we're going to go over here and snatch one of these as well. For that. Now we can probably add the door on here really quickly. And then onto the next layer here. So for this next layer, we put the bee's eyes there, like so. And of course, that to connect them. And then we use these like that. And then this goes over again. And over, like that. So you just place all of these above the yellow, and then of course the brown, like so again. And then, yes, it looks like we go up one more. So we do go up one more over like that. But then at this point, this is the height where the roof is at. So then we just bring it back like that. So I didn't fill in those, but you do that and you keep this whole pattern that we had going here across the whole top. Like so. So the stripes come over the top. And then we do this, and then find the center of the back here, and bring the stinger out by 2 blocks. And then, for the antennas, we need to find the 2 edges like that. Remove the temporary block there, and get them to come out like so. So that would be our antennas. Next, then, we have just the wings to do, and then we'll get into the details. So you go back like that by 1 block, and then you place those down like this. Like this. And then now that we've placed that down, what we do next is we go like that, and then it comes out 1 like that, and drops down like that. And then we go ahead and we bring it forth like that, and then we bring this out until it reaches this point here, and then we fill in the wing, and then we've got our wing built. So then you pretty much do the same thing on the other side here, and now you can use that other wing as a reference there. So yes. So, and then, once both wings have been built and filled in, that is now it for the wings. So, now I am going to go ahead and grab the stuff to detail the outside and the inside of this, and then we'll jump right into the detail work here. And we're back, and we're going to start with the front here. So, what you would want to do here, and I am going to have to show some commands, actually, in order to make some of that stuff possible. Figured I would go ahead and show those commands here. Whoops. I'll put that back real quick. But anyway, we're going to need to get invisible item frames, so the way that you do that is you paste this command into here, so you press like the slash key or something. You paste this command in here to get an invisible item frame. So then we can just go ahead and place these there and put honey blocks in them. And this is actually a really cool technique that I found out here to make the headlights actually seem to work. So, and just so you know, you do need the latest version in order to get the block that I'm about to give myself here. Both of these commands will be in the description of this video as well. But for the other block that we need here, what you're going to want to do is /give @p, which will give it to the closest player, which should be yourself if you are the one running the command. And then you're looking for the light. It just says light. So then you get this. And this can actually be placed in the same block as that. So now, if it was nighttime, it would make it look like those are glowing. And you can only see and interact with that block while you're holding it. So that'll just make it look like those headlights actually function. Anyway, you also need a button for this, and of course a ladder on the side here, so that you can actually hop up and get in the thing. But we also go ahead and do invisible item frame in one of those. I'm not going to put the light block on that one back there. So that should be all the details on the outside then. Apart from the front, actually, which I'll get to the signs last. So now we're going to go ahead and do the inside of it, which there's actually a few items here that I need to go ahead and grab real quick, because I didn't go back inside the other thing. So what we're going to want here actually is a bee's nest there, and then we're looking for some stairs here. We need the dark oak variety, I believe. That's nether brick. So there's the dark oak one, so we place that there, and then this one's the driver's seat. You gotta kind of use your imagination there a little bit, but that should be fine. And then, of course, there's a bunch more of these in here to hold up the honey bottles, and then place one there and one there as well for good measure, to make sure there's plenty of honey bottles in here. And then on the roof, what we're going to do is that, and that. And then these are more honey lights in the roof here. And then yet again, we use this trick with this block, and then go to the one in the middle here and click it to place it there. Now we're all lit up in here, and that little icon disappears in a little bit. And then that's almost the whole inside done. But, of course, what I did in mine was I actually took some bee spawn eggs, and I put them in here. I put as many as there was seats. So this is 5 seats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 bees in here. And, of course, we also do need to place a button in here so you can get out. But do beware that the bees might try to fly out of the thing when you do leave. Otherwise you can go into spectator mode here. That's the wrong one. Otherwise you can go into spectator mode and just leave through the wall so that you don't risk any of the bees escaping. But, anyway, that's it, except for the license plate, which, again, this is another new feature, so you do need the latest version of the game to make signs that look like this. So, now these would be just the dark oak sign, and then you can put whatever you want on the license plate, really. And I called this one the Bee-mobile. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this one another kind of bee-themed name here real quick. So, you just put in the text as normal, and if you want to do little screws, you use the letter O there, and then scroll all the way to the end, and then place another one. And then you do the same thing on the bottom line of the sign. So I'll just type in the name of this thing real quick. Okay, so now that's there, but it's kind of hard to read. So in order to make it look like the signs that I have on the other one, you need to get some yellow dye, or this can be pretty much whatever color you want it to be, and a glow ink sac. So first click it with the dye, and then right-click it with that, and then now you've got the glowing sign. And to avoid having to type all that in again, I'm going to go ahead and just use a keyboard shortcut to pick up that sign with the text written in it. So, that would be Command middle click, by the way, in case you're wondering how to just pick up a sign like that. But anyway, I think that would do it for you then. And so now you've built one of these B-Mobile, Buzz-Bus, B-Bus things. So, yes. So now I guess we've got the B-Mobile and the Buzz-Bus over here. But, yes. This bus full of bees here. The bees are optional as well. And, of course, the making the lighting work and all of that's also optional as well. So, with a few modifications, you could build this thing in survival mode. Now, it might not look quite as clean if you can't get the invisible item frames and stuff. And you'd probably have to go ahead and actually put, like, a physical light source in there somewhere so it wouldn't look nearly as nice as if you built this in survival mode. But it could be built in survival mode. If you were willing to modify the way it looks slightly. Yes, most of it does not require use of commands. But, anyway, if you enjoyed this slightly unconventional video for me on this channel, and would possibly like to see more of this sort of thing, then drop a like on the video. If you really loved it, consider subscribing. And, well, ring the notification bell so you never miss out on a video that I upload. I got some really cool ones planned for the future here. But anyway, that'll about do it for me for today. My name is Pillbug9, and so long till next time.